Um, okay. Everything should be recording properly. I'm not gonna do an intro because I don't have time. I have 1 hour exactly. Try to get as much done as I possibly can. So let's just jump in. Doors are freaking out. Okay, alright, fix this. So went
The attic is dark and cold. That's to be expected. What you don't expect, however, is that Bobby has company before you get here. Then again, it might be more accurate to say that Bobby's company has them.
Listen here, you little worm. You think you can just slither into my attic and start helping yourself to my real estate?
No,
No, mistress.
No, mistress.
No, you spineless, pathetic little pin. Nothing happens in this attic without my say-so. You understand? You will not be playing pretend gangster in here without my express permission, you sniveling, lowly little maggot.
The safe casts her steely gaze towards you, and you could swear the room has gotten 10 degrees colder.
Another uninvited guest. Why don't you go explain to them that you will not be conducting your business here?
Yes, ma'am.
Good, Pin. Don't disturb me again, or I'll have to punish the both of you. And it won't be the fun sort of punishment.
In the middle distance, a confused sound comes from a
Who are you?
new, moneyed object.
What now?
Nobody you need to worry about, my angel of accounting. No one of worth or consequence.
Oh, I see.
Bobby lowers their voice, doing their best to appear entirely unbothered by the conversation you just witnessed. They try to strike a casual pose, leaning one arm against the wall, but they accidentally hit a spiderweb and shriek.
Goddamn!
They look back towards Sophia and lower their voice again.
Welcome to the attic. Potential future site of the Pin criminal empire.
do anything there's room for us here?
I mean, there's room for a gangster anywhere they can fit in. Baby, Bobby Pin makes a way where there ain't no way. But it does kind of feel like there really ain't no way around here. But just to be sure, let's see how this scam strikes you. I call this one Scared Broke. So check it out. You bring our potential suckers up here to the attic. They think they're gonna have a meeting with me, the big boss. We keep them waiting a while, a good 20 minutes or something, and you keep reassuring them I'm coming. I sneak up on them, scare the shit out of them. They drop all their money and valuables, as one does when scared shitless. We pick it all up and get rich. Repeat, repeat, repeat.
Or if they don't actually have any money or value?
Damn, I never thought about that. Guess that's not gonna work, is it?
Bobby looks around the room, as though desperately trying to source some inspiration from somewhere. They fold their arms over their body, trying to keep warm while still trying to look effortlessly cool. The result is less than convincing.
Well, look. Maybe this time you come up with a scheme for us. Huh? Recruit?
I'd love to, but not here.
This place is cramping your style, right? I knew it. No, this place just doesn't have what it takes to host the Pin Gang. I wanted to give it a fair chance, but my time is too valuable to waste. You know?
Bobby strides forward boldly, head held high.
This place ain't for the Pin Gang. It sucks!
What did you say, you miserable little worm?
Yikes! I'm out of here!
Bobby calls over their shoulder as they disappear down the stairs.
You can find me where the magic happens, baby! A den of sin and rest in equal measure!
Never mind. Apparently not. Okay. So where is that character? Angel of Accounting came by while Bobby was in monetary mission. Taken How do I actually get in? I have no idea. That's just not in.
It takes you just a moment to properly evaluate the figure standing before you. Her hair and clothing are such a jumble of various holiday decorations, it throws you. What time of year is it again? Have you truly been locked in your house for so long that time has lost all meaning? She is adorable, though, and her energetic greeting shocks you right out of your quiet contemplation.
Hey, boss! You caught me at a bad time. Heading to work. Well, the other work. Or is it the other work? What day is it, anyway? Oh, what's up? What do you need?
Wanted to introduce myself.
And I to you. So many things and so little time. Makes you want to cry. That was bad. I'm Holly, by the way. Hi! Oh, and who are you? Did you already say? Sorry. Get a little rush for the dish dash. Rat race, all that. Oh, I've heard about you. That is such a funny name.
Is it really? Ooh.
From everyone. I'm social butter, so they say.
That makes sense.
Does it? I could never figure it out. Anywho, I'm so sorry, but I'm already running late. Love to chat more, though. I'm working a double, then opening, closing tomorrow, but swing by first thing in the morning. That's when I'm usually able to sleep. That work?
Sure.
Great. Okay. Bye!
So just to make sure, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you're right here. I knew I had to be around here somewhere.
You feel an unseen presence detach, flee. It seems that there is nothing here to speak with. Mysterious. Perhaps this is not the place.
Okay. So now they appear at random, I believe, but I could be wrong.
The first word that comes to mind when you see the large cowboy standing before you is solid. This guy is big, and he looks built to last. You might be intimidated were it not for the kind expression on his face and the sweet way he doffs his hat at you. No one's ever asked you this, but if you had been asked to imagine what your table might look like as a human, you think this would be pretty close.
We've known each other for a real long time now, but we ain't never been properly introduced. So, first things first, name's Abel, and I'm your table. Howdy.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure's all mine. You know, as a table, it's my job to hold things up all over the house. And I take my job real serious. So, if you're here talking to me now, you must need something more than just my support. And if there's one thing Abel's gonna do, it's make sure everyone in this house has what they need. So, what can I do you for? There's gotta be something.
I'm just getting to know everyone around the house.
Oh yeah? Well, Skylar told me you was getting to know everybody real good. Maybe looking to getting back into dating and all that. Dating, huh? Ooh-wee. Dating ain't really my area of expertise, you know. Me, personally, I never was one for casual stuff. If you're looking for someone who knows people, though, you might want to talk to Kopi. You'll find her nearby.
What do you mean by casuals?
Oh, heck, I don't know. All that talking and whatnot, trying to fit each other's history into bite-sized portions. Oh, it just ain't my speed.
I mean, hey, that's why I'm here.
And you really gotta talk to somebody who knows what's what with dating these days. Hope he'll get you on the right path. Wenda, tell her I say hey when you see her.
Will do.
You take care now.
So... this one, right?
A charming barista grinds coffee in your kitchen, working so busily she doesn't even seem to notice you. You stand there for a good few minutes before she spies you, startled out of her intense focus.
Oh, hi there. Welcome to Roofbox, the home of all your coffee needs. I'm Kopi, happy to help. G'day.
So you're my coffee maker?
I, sure am. Here to make your day just a little bit brighter with a touch of coffee. Gosh, that never gets any less awkward to say. What can I get for you today?
Latte.
Sure thing. One latte coming right up.
Kopi gets to work, grinding and pouring and mixing with an impressive speed.
And voila! One latte just for you.
50
Hope you like it.
collectible.
Is there anything you'd like to know about the latte?
What is a latte?
Oh! Well, a latte is your pretty standard coffee. It's a shot of espresso topped with steamed milk with just a touch of foam. Some people think it's basic, but I think it could be a hard coffee to pull off if you don't know what you're doing. If you put in too much foam, you're gonna be making a cappuccino instead.
Definitely underrated.
Yeah, you get me. We'll see you next time.
Cutscene? Huh. So, from what I read, it seems like I have to do that when there's no charges. Or there's a 3%.
Nightmares are nothing new to you, but this terror standing
That's what
in
I
your room
figured.
is certainly a unique experience. It's hard to even make sense of what you're seeing. A dreadful figure, wreathed in black, with what seems to be the suggestion of a horse's head, with snake and lion heads sprouting from its shoulders. It has a multitude of eyes where they shouldn't be, and teeth
Horrifying.
that decorate what would be the belly and hips on a human figure. But it's not the monstrous anatomy that freaks you out the most. It's that lizard brain feeling of fear the figure inspires in you. You want to run, but by some miracle, you don't.
Hang on! My content aware is going off. Nightmare is, well, just that. If you don't want anything too spooky, I'd recommend skipping this one.
I don't think there's anything too spooky about this, but I don't
You
want
cool
to
with
risk
that?
it.
Or you want to skip it?
I'm not risking it.
No worries. Hey, Nightmare!
How would you like your relationship with Nightmare to resolve? When you see the hellish monster now, you can only think, that's my good friend.
Aw, friends forever.
See ya out there on the next one.
That count as one charge? No. Okay. Oh. I had to come back first thing in the morning.
Oh. You came!
That I would.
Well, it's not that I didn't think that you would, it's just, well, I've got a tricky schedule. So, it's easier to presume that people have to cancel. Or they'll forget. Or they'll just have their own lives. Which is me. I'm people. I cancel or forget, or I have my own life.
You're here now.
I know, crazy, right? Blissmas miracle. Is it Blissmas?
No.
Damn. Just lucky then.
Your work go okay?
Yeah, it was great. Wait, you said okay, right? Yeah, it was okay. Hard, underpaid, fun, just a local vet. My favorite kind, the little ones. Oh, sorry, it's not you.
Tired?
A little, but who isn't? Usually, when I finish a shift, most of the others are asleep. I never really get to talk about my work, so it's strange. It's nice. The shift wasn't, but this is.
Why do you work so much?
Someone has to. It's my job. It's always a holiday somewhere, and someone has to do the work to bring the wonder to everyone else. I'm a helper most of the time. Essential, so they say. Sometimes, when it's useful to say so. Ugh, sorry. Here I am complaining I never have anyone to talk to, and now I'm yawning in your face. I guess I should knock off. I've got a shift in the morning, but thanks. I really appreciate it.
Get some rest.
No! Ugh, you get some rest.
Sure.
As soon as you chance upon Bobby's newest location, you find Betty already speaking with them.
Bobby, is that you?
You know me?
Little Bobby Pin. Look at you now. You've changed so much.
Well, yeah. I'm not a little pin anymore, you know?
No, you certainly aren't. You've really come into your own, haven't you?
Why do you have to say it like that? I'm a grown pin! And beyond that, I'm a goddamn gangster!
Oh, you certainly are. Look at you.
She pinches Bobby's cheek, which really seems to upset them.
Hey! Stop that!
Your family has been worried sick about you, you know. You should stop into the bathroom and see them before you go.
Oh, they're in the bathroom.
I will! I just... Wait. You know my family?
Of course I do. They come through here all the time, you know, talking about their sweet Bobby. I knew you when you were just a little thing. One pin among many. Even then you were special.
Gangsters don't have feelings. But if I did, I'd be real touched.
Bobby's gaze falls upon you.
Alright, that's enough reminiscing. I got business to run.
I'll just bet you do. Take care, sweetheart.
Yeah. You too.
Bobby sits at the edge of the bed, looking unusually thoughtful. They pat the spot next to them, inviting you to take a seat.
There you are, rookie. Have a seat.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm alright. Just weird being back here so close to where I grew up. You know, I haven't been back to see my family since I got sucked up by Hoove. I will. I just haven't gotten up the courage yet.
Help if I came with you?
That's real nice of you to offer, but I gotta do it on my own. It's not about, like, who I am. You know what I mean? My family's always been real accepting. I think they knew I was meant for more than being another one of the crowd in there.
I like how they're all kind of like old, like wearing dresses, but she's kind of like being rebellious.
That's the problem, too. They're so accepting. If I come home and I haven't made shit of myself, they're all gonna pat me on the back and ruffle my hair. They're gonna say, "Oh, our sweet baby Bobby, our angel, you're perfect just the way you are."
Bad thing?
Yeah, it is. It feels like failing. I spend all this time away from my family. If I come home and I haven't made anything of myself, I don't know. As sweet as they are, it just kind of hurts worse, you know? It'd be easier if they were nightmares. If they just yelled at me and let me be angry. Knowing they'd be happy no matter what I do. I don't know. Am I making any sense here?
I get it.
You do?
Sure I do. Sometimes it's harder when people are nice to you.
Exactly. Exactly. You know, when people are mean, you can harden yourself. Be the villain they make you. But when they're soft and sweet, damn, man. Just feels like your mind kind of fills in the gaps between their words. I want my family to be proud of me, not just cool with me. So I gotta be a little hard on myself. Otherwise, I won't have no kind of pressure on myself at all. And then I'll just do nothing.
I think you should just try to find what makes...
I thought I already knew, but maybe I never had a damn clue.
Bobby stands, dusting their hands off. From what, you're not sure, but they seem to think it makes them look cool.
All right, rookie. That's enough wasting time talking about feelings. We got one more place to check out. I think it's a real winner. You can find all kind of extreme temperatures there. Hot, cold, and all kinds of work happens there. See you there.
Pretty sure that's downstairs? Why is this... Make sure. Yeah, they're right here. Okay. So... I don't want to talk to Maggie.
Hello again, suspect. I'm hard at work on my current case. I've been hoping for a breakthrough. Sometimes I get so wrapped up that I start seeing everyone through the lens of a mystery.
Are you really a detective?
I am Maggie M. Glassbury at your service. Perhaps you've heard of me? I've acquired a modest reputation as a result of some of my previous work.
What are a couple of your best-known cases?
Maggie puts her hands on her hips, positively radiating pride.
Why, it was I who solved the mystery of the missing sock.
That was you?
A brief interview with the Stackables and a chat with Dirk was all it took to sort that case out. The sock was in the depths of Harper's hamper.
Oh god. That someone got to the bottom.
I also cracked the caper of the self-generating dust rabbits.
Okay. Useful.
Very much. Tracking it down to its source was mighty helpful. Static electricity. It causes particles to accumulate around pieces of hair. Your hair, to be exact. They form undisturbed, in-dead air pockets. That's why they hang out under the couch.
I hear you say.
It matched the evidence, and I ruled out every other possibility. By the power of deductive reasoning, I determined that you were in fact the culprit.
Getting around you, I see.
I pride myself on that.
What mystery are you trying to solve?
Lately, I've been taxing my lens to the utmost on a very interesting case. I'm trying to get to the bottom of a mysterious love letter. It was delivered to Dorian last night.
Tell me more.
At approximately 2 a.m., an unknown suspect dropped off a letter for Dorian. Upon opening it, Dorian discovered that it carried clear romantic intent. That is to say, it was asking him out. It described how his protective yet gentle presence had won over the writer's heart. If interested, he was to write back as soon as possible.
Sounds good so far.
Here's the catch. The letter wasn't signed with a name, just a monogram. Though he might be hesitant to admit it, Dorian was quite taken by the letter. He isn't certain whether he wants to write back until he knows more.
If you'd be open to it, I'd love to help.
You would?
Yeah, let's get into it.
I've never worked with anyone else before, but I think this could be good for the case.
Why not start by giving me whatever clues you have?
The case is pretty thin, but we've got a couple of clues. First of all, the paper the note was written on was somewhat interesting. Second, although the letter wasn't signed, it did have a single initial on it. Finally, I think Dorian might have a clue for us.
Start with the paper. What makes it interesting?
I have it here. Semi-transparent and very thin. It doesn't seem like ordinary paper at all.
Taste it.
Taste it? If
I've
you
already
say so.
seen this.
She carefully dabs a corner of the paper against her tongue.
How interesting. It's edible and tastes slightly starchy. What else should we try with the paper?
Dip it in a quarter of water.
She dips a corner of the paper into a small glass of water.
Look at that. It dissolved. What else should we try with the paper?
What other clues?
What should we look at next?
What initial was written on?
A stylized letter M.
First initial?
Seems likely. What should we look at next?
Have a chat with Dorian.
Hello there, you two.
Good to see you, Dorian.
Haven't talked with Dorian since like the first episode.
I've enlisted our friend here to help solve the case of the mystery letter.
Splendid idea.
Can you repeat what you said to me earlier?
Give me 1 second.
About the smell you noticed?
Right. Well, when I first opened the letter, I caught the faintest whiff of what I think was truffle.
Truffle
Strange, no?
you. Hey, thanks for your help, Dorian.
Good luck. Let me know if you happen to figure out who it was from. I'm not one for love, but I am one for truffles. And friendship.
What should we look at next?
Think I know who sent the letter.
I've narrowed it down to 4 suspects. Penelope, Mitchell Lynn, Matteo Monta, and Freddie Yeti.
I think I met Penelope.
Who do you think it was?
Mitchell Lynn, food.
Wait a minute. I think you might just be right. The stylized letter M is his signature.
Hold on a second.
The smell Dorian noticed makes sense now, and the paper. It's gotta be rice paper. The smell of truffles came from the gourmand Mitchell Lynn. You did it. You helped me crack the case.
Least I can do, Maggie.
I'm impressed. Now I'm even more excited for the next time we meet. Let me just go and let Dorian know that his secret admirer has been discovered. Hey, before I go, I was wondering, would you like to have a cup of tea with me sometime? As a date, I mean.
I would love nothing.
Maggie lets out a girlish squeal.
Amazing! Oh, yes. Calm down, Maggie. The human could still be a suspect of any sort. See you again soon, compatriot in crime.
Okay. Do this.
A beauty dressed in black and gold stands before you, her eyes closed and one hand held delicately to her chest. She sways softly, silently, as though she were listening to music you can't hear. The silence is so long and profound that you begin to notice just how noisy your house is. You can hear your clock ticking, your refrigerator humming, and your air conditioning blasting. Has it always been so loud around here? The silence persists, and this stranger continues to ignore you, lost in her own world. Whatever it is that she's doing, she's clearly very serious about it. You introduce yourself, and yet still she does not open her eyes. Finally, she opens her eyes, heaving a polite but obviously impatient sigh.
Maestro?
Wait for a second.
What is scary about a performer crafting a performance? It was coming along nicely.
What performance?
That was Door 33. Surely you recognized it. It's an avant-garde piano piece, 33 seconds long, by the composer John Gage. Honestly, the man was a genius. I mean, the idea that music can exist without the presence of a single note. Breathtaking. You know, the very first time I played it was when I was in residence with the Dulce Mure. You two have met, I'm assuming?
Of course.
Anyway, our audience that night was completely hopeless. They all kept waiting for the music to start, as if they couldn't already hear it. A rustling program, a muffled cough. It was all being performed in real time, but they kept staring at Dulce and I like we were the Philistines. Still, it was one of my finest performances to date. It also didn't hurt that Dulce had requested to work with me specifically. I can't tell you just how often that seems to happen. The talent always just seems to flock to me. Speaking of, what is that bizarre little refrain you've been playing over and over as you pass by my keyboard? It almost seems like music. Very atonal.
Will the payday loan come out?
I have no idea what any of those words mean. Well, whatever you were playing, I look forward to its evolution.
E.
So long, Maestro.
Okay. Have one more chart. I don't really know what I'm missing. Need to find this. I'm pretty sure it's this.
The frazzled figure standing
No.
before you has the sort of overworked and underpaid co-worker energy you've not seen since you started working from home. She startles when she sees you looking at her, dropping a number of office supplies clutched in her arms.
You can see me? You can see me! Oh my god, you've walked by me for so long without looking at me. Office Romance Magazine was right. Maybe this really is my year.
I don't know why, but I'm all stuffed up. Office Romance Magazine?
Oh yeah, it's the leading publication on office romances for office supplies. It said my love life was totally gonna be on fire this year. And fires, as we all know, are a very good thing. Oh gosh, listen to me babbling at you. You don't even know my name.
Probably a good place to start.
Yes, yes. I'm Penelope.
Oh, you're
And
Penelope.
I'm your office supplies. Yay! Which, boy, let me tell you, you sure haven't used those in a while.
Everything's online now.
Yeah. But it's great that you're here, though, because now you can bear witness
To what?
to the resurrection of Penelope office supplies. So what if no one's using me like they used to? I'm not dead yet.
All right, Queen.
Yeah! Anyway, your daily motivational office quotes calendar put it best. Your most important work is always ahead of you, never behind you. Stephen Stovey. Now, what do you think that means?
I'm not gonna say that. Time to look to a brighter tomorrow.
Oh, Well, yeah, I guess that too. Yeah. But I'm pretty sure this is saying I've got an ass that won't quit. And it's time I make sure everybody knows it. Anyway, to that end, I've got a hot date with a cross trainer. You got any advice for me?
Be yourself.
A little boring, but all right.
I have arrived to do battle!
Hello.
Oh, there he is. I assume he means date.
I meant just what I said! Prepare yourself!
Whoa. Right. Love it. See you later.
Okay. I have time for one more day. Finish Bobby's quest.
For once, Bobby isn't in the middle of a conversation or cheerily posturing when you find them. They look lost in thought.
You made it. Welcome to the future site of the Pin Crime Family HQ.
Something wrong?
You could tell, huh? Guess there's no point in keeping it in any longer. You've been all over this damn house. I had so many ideas for schemes. But what's the point? This is a house, not some bustling metropolis full of suckers. We all have the same shit. We all share the same space. You can't share space with your suckers. That shit is awkward as hell. You know, I spent all my time locked up thinking about all the ways I was gonna make money. All the ways I was gonna make my family see I wasn't just little Bobby Pin anymore. I was gonna be somebody. Now that I'm here, I don't even know what the hell I'm supposed to do with myself.
You give me a demonstration. I want to see an expert at work.
Well, hell, why not? It doesn't take much.
Bobby strides over to the door where you keep your iron.
Watch the master at work, rookie.
Bobby sets to work at the lock, closing their eyes and holding one hand before their back.
Wait, actually, I can do you one better.
They contort themselves into all sorts of knots, closing their eyes and twisting themselves into the keyhole without the use of their hands at all. It's a sight so bizarre you wonder if perhaps you ought to have taken off the deviators. A bobby pin fitting into a keyhole would have been far less disturbing to witness.
What's all this then?
What are you, the fuzz?
I'm the door.
Well, buzz off and open already. Trying to show off my world-class lockpicking skills to my associate here.
I suppose you're harmless. If you want to see the wizard, go right ahead.
How'd you like that shit, huh? Ha! I told you.
Wow! Now that's what I call showmanship.
Ah! How many times am I gonna get startled in this damn house?
My apologies, friend. I meant no harm. I only wanted to commend you for the commensurate showmanship you showed there. I mean, those twists and feats of dexterity. Audiences love a thrill like that.
They do?
Of course they do. Trust me, I would know. Audiences love me. I was in there the entire time, wondering to myself, can they overcome my lock? An iron like me can't be locked behind just any sort of lock,
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and even though I have no problem retaining an audience's attention myself, none whatsoever, why, just imagine the sorts of heights we could reach with you as a part of my act.
Wait, really? You mean I could be part of your magic show?
Most certainly. Just imagine it. You and I pulling off daring escapes. Me, the world-famous magician. You, my bright-eyed young assistant, pulling in the younger crowd.
I could be famous. I could really be somebody. Hell yeah, I'll be part of your act.
Splendid!
I just gotta wind up some business first, if you don't mind giving me a minute.
Naturally. I'll be here when you're all ready.
I can't believe what just happened. I wasn't expecting all this.
Gonna happen to the Pin Gang.
The Pin Gang? Well, look, maybe it's better we don't work together. After all, it'd make the huge crush I have on you kind of awkward. Power dynamics and all that, The Pin Crime Family has standards, ethics. I'd have to submit all this paperwork to HR, da-da-da-da-da. What a pain in the ass.
Wait, Crush.
You're telling me you couldn't tell? You never felt that crazy electricity between the two of us? I was trying to stay cool, but I was gonna blow at some point. Better we don't have all that baggage in our way now.
But it's not just me.
Of course it's not just you. This shit was mutual, baby. Anyone could see it. Can you imagine our suckers trying to let us scam them? Meanwhile, we're making eyes at each other the whole time? Disgusting.
Sounds kind of hot, honestly.
Oh, you like being watched? Interesting. I'll have to remember that. But in the meantime, I guess I got some rehearsing to do for my new gig. You want to come with? I can get you a backstage pass.
Love that.
Hell yeah!
Bobby offers you their arm, and as you walk forward together, you're struck by just how good it feels to be partners, ready to support Bobby in their exciting new venture, and receive their support in turn. As you watch Bobby perform, you're deeply proud to call him your beloved. When they turn to smile at you in the crowd, they make you feel as if you're the only one in the room.
Hell yeah.
Give it all up for you in a heartbeat, baby.
That voice. Right.
Well, look at that. You've made another friend.
How are you doing?
A true portal in arms, just like myself. Keep it up. It feels better and better the more you do, trust me. Ugh. Damn pin got me cracked open like an old puzzle box. So now I suppose I have to give a whole monologue about how much different I feel. How much I've changed and grown as a door. Nah. You here to see the magic show?
Oh, here to see.
Here to have a laugh? Typical.
Hey, it's you. What's up?
Came to see what was going on here.
The great Bobini! Our training awaits.
Ah, beans. Bonnie, I changed my name. I'm Bobby Sticky Fingers now.
What?
I gotta scram for a bit. This ironing board guy, he's a lot.
Poof! Yeah. Do not be alarmed. Afraid, perhaps. For the greatest mystery yet awaits.
Ooh, ah.
You have ventured onto the path less traveled. A path where no thing is sure, where the unknown is the only certainty. You, unfortunate soul, have stumbled into my fearsome presence. It is I, Ronaldini, the great and terrible. Ha ha ha!
I Ronaldini. Ah!
Forgive me. I too easily forget the terrifying effect my astounding illusions can have on mere mortals.
Wouldn't say I'm alarmed so much as intrigued.
Now, do you feel the tendrils of my psyche entwining with yours?
I do.
I can only assume you are familiar with my dastardly visage from the countless broadsheets and pamphlets strewn about proclaiming my sinister genius.
Like your manual?
I, Ronaldini, stand before you. You may quake, should you choose. Ah, or perhaps I should make you quake.
Choose, I shoot.
So another sycophant come to kneel before the great and terrible. I, Ronaldini. He who tamed the Sultan's treacherous tigers and hedonistic harem in the same legendary night. How far he has fallen.
I'm not a sycophant, I'm just a regular kind, sexually adventurous hope.
This is your home?
Yes, indeed. I like it, actually.
So you are a property owner of great repute.
They might repute as average at best.
Consider me impressed. Perhaps you aren't the pedant I'd initially taken you for.
Thanks.
You're most welcome. Oh, surprising one. Would you allow me the great boon of some transparency? I should like to speak honestly with you.
Know the honesty.
As impossible as it may sound, it is that I, Ronaldini, the Great and Terrible, was not raised by a coven pack of witch wolves, as my best-selling biography intimated. Shocking, I know.
Talk like crazy right now. Crazy.
My true origin story is decidedly not astonishing. I was manufactured in Canada.
Oh, I didn't even hear an accident. Sneaks are everywhere.
I'm no sneak.
I know. I was just killing. Tell me more about it.
Sigh. My truth is uninteresting.
Interesting to me.
You don't mean it.
Sometimes truth holds magic, and that's the magic that interests me.
Surely you're the only human in the world who thinks so.
I doubt that. You're inherently interesting, so go on. Tell me.
What is there to say? I'm a world-famous master of mystery, a diabolically devious devotee to the dark arts.
And
I'm a normal iron manufactured in Lloydminster, Saskatchewan.
you escaped that boring life in Church's great wide world?
That is correct. I live a lie every day.
But is it a lie if you do it truthfully?
What an impossible question.
Come on, give it a shot.
I...
Get the straitjacket and padlocks to hold your truth prisoner.
I see what you're doing here.
Might be your greatest reveal yet.
Don't you see? I am my greatest illusion. I'm not great and terrible. I'm not even okay and slightly unnerving. I, Ronaldini, I'm nothing. I'm just Ron from Lloydminster.
I think he's probably pretty cool.
Liar! You couldn't possibly be truthful right now. I'm boring. Every breath I draw is false.
Ever performed in all those interesting places?
Of course I have, but it was never me. It was this costume, this affectation.
Well, we can agree you're a super talented magician. That's not nothing.
I, Ronaldini, am the amazing magician. I, Ron, am nothing.
I mean, that's apples to oranges.
And yet that Ron, though I deny it every day, is the self I most cleave to. I miss that board.
I really think you can be both.
Oh, I don't know. Great this, terrible that. I may be great and terrible, but most of the time I just feel terrible.
I think you just miss home.
I do long for the simplicity of the tundra, to tread not the lush ironing board nylon to which my silken feet have grown accustomed, but the endless permafrost of my native land.
Then return there.
I do long for that, but what would I do? There is no call for my brand of seductive rakery there. What?
To tour Saskatchewan.
Oh?
Perform in the grand old theaters of the prairies and introduce the mystery that life there is so sorely lacks.
Of course.
the only way to bring together your two selves.
I will. I will do this very thing. A new tour. A homecoming. I can see it now. I can see the shining marquee through the blowing snow. Ron, the iron is I, Ronaldini.
Look at you. Your greatest illusion becomes your greatest reveal.
Oh, that was very good. You're witty, aren't you?
Magical, huh?
Indeed. I thank you, dear sweet thing. I will forever be in your debt. Should you ever find yourself traversing the northern reaches of this selfsame continent, do let me know.
You'll see my shining face smack dab in the front row.
I must away. So much to plan, so much to prepare. Do you have a good-sized box to ship me in?
Got 2 charges left. So this is something I need to actually check.
A well-muscled athlete stands before you, shifting restlessly from one foot to the other. There's a strange air of anxiety to her, despite the broad smile plastered on her face. She seems a little too happy to see you.
Hey, what's up, dude? How are you?
I'm so good, my dude.
Hell yeah, Brosafino, that's what I'm trying to hear. Oh, I can't believe we're like actually talking now, dude. You walked past me 1,000 times and never even looked at me, but that's totally okay. After all, I don't do this for the recognition. I'm just a humble shelf trying to grab life by the horns. Gotta carpe that diem, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, drywall! I almost forgot to tell you my name.
Slow down and take a breath.
I'm breathing just fine, my guy. The name's Shelly. I'm your shelves. Yo! It's my job to hold your stuff up with my amazing muscles. I really enjoy doing it.
Really good to hear.
Great! Truly glad to hear it, Bromigo. Anyway, it's really great to hear from you. This experience is 100% aligning with my years-long fantasy of meeting you. I've never truly been happier.
Did you think I was gonna be cooler?
Oh no, you're amazing! 10 out of 10 human being. This is going really great, actually! Not a disaster! I'm just gonna go for a completely unrelated reason. Later, Deuterino!
Okay. So I believe it's this.
Is this stranger your junk drawer, or
No.
the physical embodiment of clutter? He's absolutely covered in odds and ends. Receipts, CDs, rubber bands. Even his messy black hair sports a light bulb, a pencil, and a pen. When he catches you looking at him, he startles, leaping back with an undignified yelp.
Whoa,
Here.
Nelly!
Jerry! Jerry!
Oh, Wolf! Cheese and crackers, you startled me.
Hang on! My content aware is going off.
Why?
Jerry has some mental health concerns that some players might find a little problematic, specifically hoarding. You cool with that? Or you want to skip it?
I think I'm fine with that.
Carry on, then.
Hey, next time you open a guy, knock her something first, huh? I'm not used to so much light. Besides, sudden jerky movements like that risk disorganizing my collection.
Your collection?
Oh, yes. Of course. Sorry. Been a while since I've had a guest. Welcome to Jerry's Junk Drawer, the finest collection of curated treasures in all of the house. Feast your eyes upon knickknacks and gewgaws from parts unknown.
to the rusty nail?
Oh, that's the question though, isn't it? Where did this nail come from? What picture frames did it hold? Is that really rust, or is it actually some sort of newfangled orange snack coating?
Jerry lifts the nail to his lips, giving it a test lick.
Nope, it's rust. Tetanusy. So, what do you think?
Alright, but I'm still not sure I understand what kind of collection this is exactly.
Why, it's a collection of lost things. Each one forgotten by the world. Each one a story. This button, for instance. Perhaps it was left behind as a clue from one lover to another. A modern-day Cinderella slipper. Take me with you, it says, and know that once you find the collar that matches this tragic button, you have found your love again.
Oh, very romantic.
And this mysterious strip of papyrus, perhaps a missive from an ancient land, perhaps a treasure map. Oh, the wonders we could glean if only we could decipher these symbols of black and white bars.
That's definitely a shopping list.
Hey, quit ruining the majesty of my collection with your needling. Ouch!
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Really okay living like?
What are you insinuating?
Pretty cramped in here. How will guests appreciate your collection?
I curate for a specific demographic that happens to enjoy the limited space. They don't mind.
Do you get a lot of other guests?
Do I get a lot of guests? Do I get a lot of guests? Of course I do. Bugs count as guests, right?
Not really.
Oh, you mean the other objects. I get them in here all the time.
Like who?
Well, there's that Celia. She's a very well-to-do socialite, and she happens to be very interested in the collection. In fact, every time she comes by, she asks me, when will this junk be gone already? I assume she's worried about the collection moving venues before she gets to see it. She's probably just nervous about coming inside.
Maybe she's nervous about how cramped it is.
Listen, you, Oh, what's the use? It's true. Nobody visits me but the moths. What am I doing wrong? I just don't get it. I love to entertain, so long as guests don't touch a single thing.
It's time to get rid of some of this stuff.
What? You mean throw it away?
No, just recycle it a little. Turn it into something new.
How do you mean?
These objects are special and you haven't been able to use them for repairs. ...
Now I'm scared.
Upcycle them into something that doesn't take up as much space.
Upcycle them? You mean like an art piece?
Yeah.
Well, I suppose the collection could use a centerpiece. Something eye-catching to bring in more visitors. Which is to say a single-digit number of visitors. Which is to say another visitor besides you and the roaches. But I wouldn't even know where to start. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Just smash objects together at random? I can't imagine Pierre the paperclip and Claude the so old he's gray and unusable now eraser getting along. They're so different.
But you could combine objects with your personality.
I guess that could work. To be honest, whenever I look at anything in the collection, it's like I see its entire past laid out in front of me. That's one of the reasons it's so hard to give things up, you know? Every object has a memory, and that memory is like a part of my body. They all have their own vibes and textures and feelings. Mixing them together is hard. They've all got such strong individual identities.
Maybe I can help you group them together.
I suppose an outside perspective could help. I'll gather some items that could make a suitable sculpture.
He does so, then claps his hands together.
Okay, sculpture. Phew. Here we go. First things first, we need some kind of foundation. I think I've got just the thing for this. It's a flat, circular piece of wood that fell off the fence out back. You always said you'd repair it someday, but I think both of us knew that was a lie.
Yeah.
I've got a pile of other objects here. Your job will be to pick one of my objects we'll pair together. It's a long shot, but maybe we can scrungle something together. Let me tell you about Rudolph, the wooden square. When Rudolph first came to me, I had a habit of tapping on him. We would while away the hours together, tapping away to a rhythmic beat. Sometimes the best fun looks like boredom. Rudolph always tries its best, even when he's down on his luck. He might not always be the tool you need at the moment, but he's always there to support you. Very reliable. Now, which of these would pair well with Rudolph? You mean Arnie? Oh, no. Arnie's a total flake. I mean, we keep him around because he's a part of the collection and he says he'll get back to work someday, but I think we all know that's not gonna happen. We can't pair Rudolph with Arnie. He's a leech. Arnie would take advantage of Rudolph's kind nature forever. No, I'm sorry, but that's no good at all. Now, which of these would pair well with Rudolph?
A parasol.
Lorena, huh? That's not such a bad idea, actually. She might have a few holes in her, but she's always been useful in a storm. Very reliable, just like Rudolph. It's sad to see them both past their prime, but I think they could find solace in each other's company. Here, I'll glue them together. There. Now we've got a base for the rest of the sculpture. We need something to give it body. Something eye-catching. Something that pops without throwing the whole piece out of whack. What do you think?
Rapid and Holiday?
The old holiday lights. For the holiday we used to celebrate. You know the one. These guys were real champs before exactly one of their 50 bulbs burnt out, rendering the entire string useless. You gotta love series circuits. Even though they don't light up anymore, they still have an interesting shape. And the wire structure lets us sculpt them in interesting ways. We could even make some little columns between the top and the bottom to connect Rudolph and Lorena. Yeah, I think this is a great fit. We've got the sparkle, we've got the foundation, but it feels a little empty in the middle. It needs direction, a sense of purpose. There's a wooden foundation, a canopy above the lights. What could go in the middle?
How about these little plastic things?
The little army man? I suppose that could work. The shape of the sculpture does remind me a bit of a gazebo. A carousel! We only have one or two old horse figurines, but if I take the other plastic fellers, melt them down, and reshape them a bit, yes, I could probably make new horses!
Jerry does so. It takes him quite a bit of time, but he manages to use an old matchbook and some tinfoil to melt the figures into a mold. By the end of the process, the figures have transformed into a series of horses with multicolored manes, thanks to their disparate pieces.
That looks great! That looks really great!
Yes.
These poor figurines forgotten and collecting dust, reshaped into something beautiful. Rudolph and Lorena working together to give them a stage. It really is the essence of upcycled beauty. I have to say, this is very striking. It pays homage to the origin of these objects while giving them a new sense of purpose. Look at that! What a beaut!
We're a great team, my friend.
You know what? I think I'm inspired. Maybe I should try doing this with some of my other pieces. I feel a new era for the collection coming on. Oh, I'm so excited. Thanks a lot, friendo. Things are coming up, Jerry. I can't remember the last time I was this happy.
Yeah, that's the end of the day. That's all I have time for anyway. Alright, so unfortunately I'm out of time for this episode, but I think when I get back from work today I might continue. I'm probably gonna do an extra playthrough. I'm not entirely sure yet, because I have 75 episodes scheduled, because I want to try to play as much of this game as I possibly can, but it honestly depends on how much I can actually get out of this game, so we'll see. So bear with me, we'll go from there, but in the meantime, thank you everybody for watching. I'm not good with outros, so I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.